On November 21st, 2021, Darrell Brooks plowed through the Waukesha Christmas parade in an SUV, killing 6, one being an 8-year-old boy, and injuring 62 following a domestic disturbance with the mother of his child in which he physically assaulted her. We would learn that that wasn't the first time Darrell physically assaulted her, nor was it the first time that he physically assaulted any other woman, and he had an extensive criminal background. We would begin to see Darrell more and more as this was a public trial, and we saw bizarre behavior. Things that seemed a bit erratic, especially with such a high-profile case. This party dismissed attorneys, public defenders, mind you, but he dismissed them and stated that he would act as his own attorney with no background in doing so. A licensed therapist declared him as sane. The judge declared him as articulate and saw no reason why he would not be able to defend himself. However, we would begin to see bizarre behavior. We would begin to see a complete disconnect from reality. When his mother spoke and began to do interviews, she was shunned on social media. People listed her as an enabler when she spoke of his mental health issues and his extensive history of having these issues. She spoke of him having manic episodes and how he needed help and treatment. Now, make no mistake, Darrell is a murderer. Let's be clear, and he deserves to be incarcerated. However, we cannot continue to turn a blind eye to mental health issues in the minority community, because these things can occur when they go untreated. So ask yourself, would a sane person plow through a parade, not stopping, rolling over human beings? Would a sane person behave the way in that you will see in the following videos? These are the dangers that occur when the innocent guard or CO is leaving their family and kissing their family for the day to go to work. These are who they have to be surrounded by. These are the people that are placed in general population. That poses a threat to more innocent. So when you have licensed officials and those having the highest credentials that can look at a person like this in their behavior and state that they are sane, that is a problem. That is a problem, because it already took the life of 6 and injured 62. How many more have to be injured when we can view ourselves that something is wrong with this person? Their mother warned us that something is wrong with this person. So make no mistake. Draw your own conclusion and ask yourself, are these the behaviors of a sane party? Or is this the behavior of a party that should be medicated and separated? That's not making an excuse. That is preventive maintenance and saving the life of another innocent. As always, draw your own conclusion and stay true to your own opinions.
From 2003, criminal trespass to dwelling from 2006.
All right, I need to take a break. This man right now is having a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful. He pounded his fist. Frankly, it makes me scared. And we're taking.
And he does not remember. Every time Darrell goes into a manic where he explodes like that, he does not remember what he did. You have to tell him what he did. He knows what you told him, but he can't recall the act. I don't believe, from what I've known or what I've seen, that Darrell was even in his right mind. I don't think he was even conscious to what he was doing.
It's not an attorney. How do you think he's going to handle the proceedings?
I'm going to, and I hate to say this, you're going to see manic, full blown. That's what you're going to see. Very little help is done for individuals who are incarcerated with mental illness. That's why I wanted him to go to a hospital where he can still get treatment, but that won't be, he would be behind prison where he would not get any services. If he does, it would be very little and it would not be what he needs.
Tina, sir. All right, let's take about a 15-minute break. need to address prior to that, or can we do it when we come back?
No, thank you.
All right, Mr. Brooks, work with the state, please, for the next witness. We have them.
I just told you, am I muted? Am I muted?
No.
I just told you, I don't know how many times, I can't hear everything you said.
Then you should put the
What about
headphones
that
on.
don't you understand? What about that don't you understand? Did you see headphones? You can see everything. You can see boxes, but then you see headphones.
Have you asked for headphones to be provided, sir?
I shouldn't have to ask for them. I asked for my boxes to be moved.
I believe they took them away previously because you were so agitated. They were perhaps afraid you might break
Yeah,
them.
I'm still agitated. I ain't gonna stop being agitated. That ain't gonna stop. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, I can hear what you're saying. I can hear what you're saying.
You just told me you didn't. So which one is
Yeah, I
it?
got the headphones on. You can't see that?
What are your requests as it relates? What are your requests as it relates to the jury instructions, sir?
Man, don't try to come with this whole little image, sir. Now it's all this, sir, and all this. I'm gonna get where I'm going. Try to put on this little act like you so worried about what's going on with me. You don't give a damn. Never did.
Mr. Brooks, you're being disrespectful again.
You've been being disrespectful. You've been being disrespectful. What you mean? Who you talking to?
I'm talking to you. I need to know whether you have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions, sir.
Yeah, first of all, why am I charged with 2 bail jumpings when I was already charged in Milwaukee for the same bail jumping? That's double jeopardy.
That's not double jeopardy. You're
Can I get it out? You always want me to not interrupt you, but you always find a way to talk over me.
do you have,
Not
sir?
to talk over me. Don't talk over me. Just like you don't want me to talk over you. And I just asked you not to talk over me. You've been making your record the whole time you've been over there. You had me muted. No matter how egregious and biased it is, I'll let you do what you was doing. You talking big game to save yourself enough space. But everything got brought up that has no merit in your court.
The bailiffs to move the boxes away from his face. I need to be able to see him. He can keep them on the table, but they need to be moved off to the side. And if he does it one more time, then I will instruct the bailiffs to take the boxes away. Mr. Brooks, do you have any position on the verbiage of jury instructions 70 on page 65?
Don't ask me no question. Are you my accuser?
Me muting you doesn't affect you being able to hear the court because
Yes, it does.
that only
Yes, it does.
mutes your audio coming into this court.
You say nothing about the audio not working, so you need to stop lying on the record.
I'm not lying on the record, sir. I
You are lying
confirm.
on the record.
All right, he is getting. I'm going to mute him once.
Stop making false records saying that I said I can't hear you at all. I said I have trouble hearing you when I'm over here. That's what I said. So I would appreciate it if you would make the record clear.
Clearly, he heard me say that for him to make that distinguishing
Yeah,
statement. Brooks is being disrespectful. He is
That's not being
blurting out
disrespectful. I'm
information.
saying
He
the
reverts
fact.
back to subject matter jurisdiction.
saying
He
the
accuses
fact.
this court of not honoring its oath. He just accused me of practicing
haven't.
law without a license.
Can I
I'll
go to
turn
the other courtroom?
state.
Since you don't have to answer any questions, but I have to answer all, can I just go to the other courtroom?
Not at this time.
Why not?
I can walk from the bench and tell me when I can do something and when I can't.
Mr. Brooks, I actually can, under all of the rules of
I
procedure.
can raise what I want to raise. And you can't, so you added in jury instructions at the last minute, then you should have never approved them from the get-go because I never approved them. I told you I didn't understand them at all whatsoever.
Sir, if you understand jury nullification, you understand jury instructions. It's clear to me
Man,
you've
I don't
done your
care what
homework.
I don't care what you're talking about. I'm going to let them know that they can nullify any law they don't agree with, which is my right.
It is not your
Now,
right
say
to
that
do
it's
that.
not. Say that it's not.
From 2003, criminal trespass to dwelling from 2006.
All right, I need to take a break. This man right now is having a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful. He pounded his fist. Frankly, it makes me scared. And we're taking